Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for joining me along this journey of becoming a profitable trader in the forex market. I should preface this video probably with something that I should have done on my first video, which will share a bit of information. This is like my third year learning about forex. I started back in August of 2020 and I started in IML. I went through a few trading courses, but nothing really stuck. And just a few months ago, I came back across this guy, Doyle Exchange, and I decided to stick to his simple strategy of supply and demand. And it comes full circle for me because I think about last year or maybe year before last. I came across Doyle while I was studying some stuff, and I think I just bypassed him because I felt like his strategy was too simple, his stuff was too simple, and I really thought that there was more to it. But now here I am focusing on his strategy, and so I encourage you all to go over to his channel, learn his strategy, tweak it if you have to, but it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and he's a pretty simplistic guy. He does well at being able to explain himself. So I encourage you to go ahead and check him out. So let's now look at the back testing of that supply and demand on GA, and this is for the week of the 24th to the 28th of July. I didn't take more than 2 trades each day for this week. Again, this is back testing. And out of the 5 days, I was profitable 3, lost 2, and so we're gonna get into that. Let's go ahead and get into the money. I'm also still learning how GA moves so that I can know if there are certain days I shouldn't trade, but I don't think I'll really understand that until I watch like the third week, another week, or another 2 weeks, full weeks of it, so they can make some comparisons, some similarities. But let's get into the first week. So this first trade on that Monday was around 2 a.m. It was a demand zone being created. Price came into that zone, rejected off of it, and I got in on this bullish candle, which would have been a break of this bearish candle here. I made my TP these last highs, and so price stopped me out. This was a 9-pip move, and then the next move for that day was another demand zone. I made TP again, those highs. Price came into that zone. I got in later than normal. I think I was waiting for a stronger bullish candle to come close in that area for me to get in for the buy, but again, price stopped me out. This was a 17 pip stop loss for that Monday, so I wasn't profitable that Monday. The Tuesday, that morning, there was a demand zone made right here. Price moved up, broke these highs, and so I got in down here for a buy. Price was about 1 or 2 pips off from my TP. I would have made my TP in the area of these last highs, but we got stopped out, which was a 4-pip stop loss. And then that trade was followed by another demand zone here on the 5-minute. When price came into this zone, rejected off of it, and got in on this bearish candle here, and price rose up. That was news happening. I don't think I realized that as I was trading it, but that was news, and that was 17 pips, which made that day a profitable one. That Wednesday, we had a supply zone being marked up right here. This was around 8:55 a.m. A supply zone. Price came and actually stopped us out of this one. This was an 8 pip move, and I think this supply zone was based off of something way back. I think from the last week, probably like that last Thursday, a supply zone being made. I saw price come back into that area, and so we were stopped out of that trade. And the other trade was another supply that I took off of that zone again. As I saw that price rejected that one, it actually came down here. It stopped us out for 6 pips. I think price went back up before continuing to the downside. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, I think I started to watch some more of Doyle's videos again. This is probably like the third or fourth time I'm watching some of them, and I started to tweak my strategy to the point of I'll only take the trade if price doesn't close within that demand or supply zone. So to make it a little bit more simple, this would be a good example of that. So I'd get in on that next candle, but price wouldn't close in here. I think I would have heard him say in one of his videos, one of his confirmations, that if price took like that, it'd be a higher chance of it going in the area in which you expect it to go. Now, obviously, it's not going to happen every time because we have no control over the market. I'm not that's a raven. Like I can't see into the future, but that was a demand zone that happened after I made that tweak, and that was a 45 pip move with a 16 pip stop loss. That was a 1 to 2. Obviously, we got that one. And actually, right before that, we had another demand zone move right here. Coming down from here, we saw price break these highs here. Price came into this zone, bought off of this zone, and it came back and retested it. That's where I got in. I actually got in on this bullish candle here, but price would have stopped me at about 10 pips. But again, that 45 pip move would have been enough to hold me for the rest of that day. I did notice too that around 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. price sort of slows down. I have to test that on the rest of the days, but that's what I noticed on that Thursday. And then on that Friday, we took one trade, and it was a profitable trade where price returned to this demand zone that was created here from Thursday. And we got in on this bullish candle here. We took price up to almost to these highs, these previous highs. So this was our week of the 24th to the 28th. The 24th to the 28th. Like I said, 3 out of 5 profitable days. I feel like that's more than enough. And yeah, I'll continue with the tweaked strategy that I took on. I'll do some more back testing, and of course some more forward testing to see how well it works. And so again, thank you all for joining me along this journey. Let me know if what you trade, if you trade, and what strategy you use, and also if you've already subscribed to Doyle. He's a pretty cool guy, so yeah, go ahead and check him out. See y'all later.